Episode 3.
Oh. So we were gonna count down.
And go. Hey everybody, I'm Eric.
And I'm Amanda.
And welcome to HBTV.
First question. If you were a soup, what kind of soup would you be?
Definitely not clam chowder. Incredibly messy. So I'm probably gonna go with, I don't know, like chili. You know, it's kind of a little spicy, slightly overwhelming. Seems to describe me quite well.
Second question.
Second question.
Would you rather fight a horse-sized duck
Horse-sized duck.
or 100 duck-sized horses?
I don't know. I guess, I think I'm gonna want to fight all those little horses. That one, plus they're so cute. You just want to, maybe I end up rolling around in them. They're just running about. You know what I mean? Okay.
Start calling you Pops.
Is this the Pops? Oh, my horses.
Okay, today's episode is all about conversations. The good, the bad, and the just plain weird. Because leading a group isn't just about talking. It's about helping people open up.
Yeah, let's be honest. Some questions, they do pull people in. Some questions, they just shut down conversation faster than a frozen Zoom call.
So, we're diving into what makes a discussion work. Questions you ask, the tone you set, the way you listen, all of it matters.
And yes, we've got a few painfully awkward examples to show you what to and not to do. Spoiler, I play the worst small group leader of all time in this.
And I'll be rating your questions on the mythical meter from boring to fire.
I love mythical meters.
So fun.
It's gonna be so great.
So great.
So let's do this. This is HBTV, and today we're talking about the art of conversation and also soup and horses.
Ducks.
Horses.
Cute little ducks.
Let's go. This is the segment we like to call Do This, Not That. And so I'm just gonna read some kind of funny quotes, but maybe these are in the vein of maybe these aren't things that we want to say to encourage great conversation. So I don't know. I'll go first. I'll do the first one.
That sounds good.
Probably something we don't want to say is sort of, as a small group leader, hey guys, let's keep it surface level, people. Nothing that makes me, feel things. And I know that's funny, but for a lot of people, the idea of sharing deep stuff can be a little bit overwhelming, and we're sort of making light of that. But the truth is, we want to set the stage for people to share, whether it's at a small level or share a lot, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, what's the next one?
This is the next one. Okay, we're gonna go around and everyone has exactly 30 seconds to share, and I will be timing you.
Beep. Yeah. One of the things that sometimes will happen in groups with conversation is we feel there's an agenda that we have to get to, especially if there's 10 questions. Let me just say this. If there are 10 questions in a study that you're doing or a few questions that you're trying to get answered, the point isn't to get through everything. The point is just for people to honestly share. So don't get too caught up with getting through every piece, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, here's another don't do this. Okay, guys, I'd like us to open up with a 27-minute teaching before everyone else talks. Now, that happens sometimes. I probably do it the most.
POV podcast.
Say more.
I was waiting for you to say more.
No.
No, because otherwise I'll be talking for 27 minutes.
No. Yeah. That's tracking. I think being self-aware is so key, especially if you're the leader and I kind of have a propensity to go on and on and on. But yeah, it's not about any one person getting quote unquote stage time, but setting that environment.
One of the things that I've learned too is especially if you're leading the conversation, just be okay with uncomfortable quiet. Like, it's okay to let something hang out there. I think oftentimes what happens is, like, you'll throw something out there, nobody talks, and then you're like, oh, I need to say something. I need to save this conversation. And so I think be okay with setting something out there for people and just letting them get to it when they get to it. It's okay. Okay, let's do one more.
Okay. Let's just skip the scripture tonight and go straight into accountability questions.
Okay, why is this a something that we should maybe not do?
Oof. I mean, I think for so many reasons, but one, I think everyone is on a different journey and like spiritually, but also relationally. So I
Right.
think accountability is great, but it's definitely something that there has to be so much trust that's earned and a process to get to that place to where if it's like a mandated, all right, this is what we're doing, I think that can be pretty awkward.
And this is where I think we talked about in past episodes, like, hey, is it okay if a group talks about the Broncos? And I think this sort of leads to that broader conversation about chemistry and letting your group grow together. There's going to be times when you have some really serious conversations as a group. It's going to happen. That's what happens when we do life together. But as a leader, we just want to encourage you to give it space, like let it breathe, and don't go faster than the group is ready to go. And don't be discouraged if the group isn't going fast enough or deep enough, quickly. To your point, some people, groups need time.
Yeah.
They need time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So great.
Well, we're so glad that you sat through that terribly awkward section. And we're moving on now.
One thing, stick with me, you'll get an awkward conversation here or there, whether you're looking for it or not.
Guys, I'm so excited. Here we're at the segment that I absolutely love. It's called Mythical Meter! Now here's what we're gonna do. Ryan, our fearless leader, is going to ask us questions. These are like questions, good conversation starters or conversation starters, and we're gonna rank them.
Yeah.
If we give it the bore, that is a bad conversation starter. If we give it the pachow, that is a good conversation starter, right?
Perfect.
Okay, you can do this at home because as you already know, we only use pickleball paddles around here for bits. Okay, here we go.
Okay, first question. What did you think?
Oh man, I'm gonna give that one a blah, blah. Why are you giving it a bore?
I think it's just a little too vague.
Too vague.
Yeah,
it's too
it
vague.
doesn't give people, I don't know.
It makes people kind of shrink back. It's too, people don't know what to do with that.
Totally.
Okay, all right, great. Next one.
Okay, second question. Ever experienced something like this?
Oh, I'm gonna go like, if I could do my paddle like this.
Like a halfway.
Halfway, right?
Yeah, I'll do a
That's
halfsies.
better, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
getting better.
You're getting close.
Yeah.
Okay, let's. What's the next one?
What does this stir up in you?
Oh, I kind of like that one.
Yeah.
I'm going a little closer to the pachow.
I'll do a little closer to the fire. There's like a spark of the firework.
Yeah, because this one, invites a little bit of reflection.
Totally.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that one.
I think
Okay.
so.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, last one. What's one place in your week you're sensing God might be speaking?
Oh, I'm giving that one a strong pachow. Pachow.
Fireworks.
Okay, how come? Why?
I think it's deep, it's specific, but it still opens, like it's open enough that it's invitational for people to say more.
And and I think like the right question, especially as leaders, really does do something in the group. And there are a million great questions. In fact, one of the things that you can practice as a leader is literally just penning down a few questions. And they don't even have to be specific to the text. So if you're studying the Bible, if you're studying a book, if you're having a conversation, there are certain types of questions like the one that we just asked that bring people and allows them to lean in, right? Versus them to shrink back. So I'd encourage you, maybe write down a few questions throughout the week as you head into your home group and use those. Try to find some pachows. Go ahead.
What is your favorite question to ask to get people talking?
Well, I use a phrase a lot, and I don't know if it's a great question, but I often follow up with "tell me more." Like just the simple, I hear something and I'll say, "Well, tell me more." What that does is it shows that I'm curious, and it allows them to then, whatever it is that they said, speak about it. What is it? It doesn't. It's open-ended, right? It's sort of like in improv. Did you study improv?
No, what an honor you would ask. I did not.
I mean,
Did you study? Where would I have
She
studied improv?
Are you part of the groundling?
At CU Denver.
You know, like when I was at CU Denver studying improv.
Sorry, no, but I bet it would be really interesting
With the
to
late
study.
Phyllis Diller.
Did
Okay.
you study improv?
No, I
Okay,
didn't.
yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
say more. No, like improv, one of the rules of improv is I'm blushing. One of the rules of improv is to always say yes, right? You always say yes in a conversation, and I feel
I
like
actually think the rule is you say yes and.
yes and you
I
know
did
Yes.
study improv.
Masters
She's
of
also
improv.
Yeah, she's also.
that's why she's
the
direct.
most yes and.
Yeah.
Yes and, but you know what that does?
Yeah.
It's curious, it's open-ended. It allows somebody to lean in and say more from their experience. It doesn't sort of cloud what you have to say, because I think so often in conversations, even as leaders, we're actually waiting for someone else to finish talking so that we can say what's on our mind. And I think one of the best things we can do to be really great with conversations is to be curious and to allow someone to step in. So that's why I say more.
What about you,
I love that.
Amanda? What's your question?
So my question lately, I've been asking people, what is bringing you joy in this time in your life? Because I feel like, thank you, so kind.
Ciao.
But I think I watched a TikTok recently, and it talked about. It said a way to be interesting is to be interested in other people. And that's not the only reason why we are interested in other people. But I think I always want people to leave my presence feeling seen and known and loved. And I think that's just, it's like a disarming question that is fun to answer. So yeah, and very thought-provoking. So yeah, what's
I love
bringing
that.
you joy?
Yeah, I love that. I think anytime we can be curious, and as leaders, good listeners, you'll actually create a space where people are listening and they're curious. So you want to wrap us up?
Oh, me?
Yeah, because you're next.
I can wrap this up. I thought you meant like pray. Should I like pray us out? Lord, thank you for improv. So hey, next time someone asks if you were a soup, just remember it's not only about the question.
It's really about what the question creates, right? Good questions don't control the room, they open it up. They turn a group into a circle. They invite people to be seen and heard and known.
So you don't have to be a gifted speaker to lead great conversations. You just need to be a great listener. Someone who makes space for the Spirit to speak and for others to feel safe enough to respond.
You know, attention is really love in physical form. Because at the end of the day, hospitality isn't just about snacks and candles. It's the way that you pay attention.
So take a deep breath, ask one good question, and then let the silence work for you.
You got this. Keep opening your homes.
And opening your hearts.
And until next time, we're out.